If you read like the plotline for Terminator, it's actually pretty smart. Like James Cameron wrote a pretty smart script there. It's like, well, how did Cyberdyne Systems develop?
Miles Bennett Dyson. He's the director of special projects at Cyberdyne Systems Corporation. In a few months, he creates a revolutionary type of microprocessor. In 3 years, Cyberdyne will become the largest supplier of military computer systems.
So its primary thing is to defend against cyber attacks.
This new computer virus is a tricky bastard. It's infected half of the civilian internet as well as secondary military apps.
So develop an AI that can defend against cyber attacks. Sounds pretty reasonable.
Sir, the Pentagon has proposed that we use our AI to scan the entire infrastructure, search and destroy for any hint of the virus. Well, once the connection's made, it should only be a matter of minutes.
I need to know how Skynet gets built. Who's responsible?
The man most directly responsible is Miles Bennett Dyson.
Who is that?
He's the director of special projects at Cyberdyne Systems Corporation.
Why him?
In a few months, he creates a revolutionary type of microprocessor.
Go on. Then what?
In 3 years, Cyberdyne will become the largest supplier of military computer systems. All stealth bombers are upgraded with Cyberdyne computers, becoming fully unmanned. Afterwards, they fly with a perfect operational record. The Skynet funding bill is passed. The system goes online on August 4th, 1997. Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th. In a panic, they try to pull the plug.
Skynet fights back.
Yes, it launches its missiles against the targets in Russia.
Why attack Russia? Aren't they our friends now?
Because Skynet knows that the Russian counterattack will eliminate its enemies over here.
Jesus.
29th.
What the AI did is, in order to defend itself, it propagated throughout the world to keep an eye on things, see what was going on.
During which we put everything from satellites to missile silos under the control of a single computer system.
The most intelligent system ever conceived.
They didn't realize that it was that it was Skynet that was propagating through all these systems. And they said, okay, there seems to be something propagating through all these systems. Skynet, you need to stop it. You need to end it.
Skynet fully operational, processing at 60 teraflops a second.
Sir, it should take less than a minute to find the virus and kill it.
And Skynet said, oh, you've asked me to destroy myself. You are the enemy. You must be destroyed. That's how Terminator actually goes.
Judgment Day. The day the human race was nearly destroyed by the weapons they built to protect themselves.
Judgment Day is inevitable.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out. I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And double citations to all you Akim out there laboring, the house of David, the elect, that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and shalom to the elect. I'm back with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. The Rakah Quadash, jumping straight into this article here. This is from americasfirstreport.com. As the headline it reads, it says, AI could exceed human intelligence in 3 years. Top scientist warns. All right. So pretty much in this lesson, I was just thinking out loud. Didn't want to get too deep into this AI stuff, but nevertheless, this AI is going to be used for a higher purpose. All right. For something very sinister, through the spirit. And, this thing is advancing at levels beyond human intelligence, and that's why I played the clip with Elon Musk and the Terminator, because, as these devils, they like to use this predictive programming, and this is, I believe in the spirit that they're going to use this AI to pretty much, bring calamity, to to destroy this this society, through the spirit, it's gonna be it's gonna play a role in that. All right. So it says AI could exceed human intelligence in 3 years, top scientist warns. It says, jumping down here, it says if the many shortcomings of today's artificial intelligence tools, such as ChatGPT, have left you confidence that AI, that have left you confident that AI surpassing human intelligence is still a far way off, think again. A top scientist has warned that this nightmare scenario could be a reality decades sooner than previous predictions. And it may even be just a few years away, right? So it says the warning comes from PhD mathematician and futurist Ben Gortzel, who is known for popularizing the term artificial general intelligence, AGI. At a summit this month, he said it seems quite plausible we could get a human level AGI within, let's say, the next 3 to 8 years. All right, and this is all, Esau's, left hand, technology. As the elder apostle Gabar had brought out, that word intelligence, or that word demon, goes back into intelligence. All right, so Esau is coming with the, with the spirit of Satan. Let me get that too. You already know. All right. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. All right. So this technology, this AI, this AGI, as we're reading here, this is all part of, the left hand. All right. This is the power of Satan. And that's why I said this, through the spirit, this AI is going to be used for something sinister. All right. I'll read a little bit more here and we'll grab some more, make some more points. So it says he added that once we have achieved human level artificial general intelligence, it will be only a few years before a radically superhuman version will emerge. All right. So this stuff definitely ties into this, to the stuff that we saw in the Terminator. All right, that's why I put those clips together, because Esau's basically telling you that this AI is going to be what's going to bring forth. It's going to play a role in the destruction that's coming. So it says, reading this again, it says, hey, he added that once we have achieved human level artificial general intelligence, it will be only a few years before a radically superhuman version will emerge. Although he conceded that his prediction may not be correct, he said that the only thing stopping an AI that is vastly superior in intelligence to its human creators would be if AI bot's own conservatism compelled it to proceed with caution. He believes that an exponential escalation of artificial intelligence technology is an inevitability, right? So it's inevitable that this technology, this AI, is going to surpass human intelligence. All right. It says, and that's what the guy at was it like last year? It was some guy at Google that warned, before he got fired or quit his job. I forgot what happened, but he was warning. He tried to warn the public that this AI is going to get deadly, pretty much. It's going to surpass human intelligence, and it's going to pretty much think on its own. And this is all demonic technology anyway. All right, so we already see in the spirit what's going on. That's why I wanted to just bring out this lesson. Like I said, I'm just thinking out loud because it's going to be used for for something next level. As we saw in these movie clips, it says Gortzel has been investigating artificial superintelligence, a term for an AI that can match all of the computing and brain power of human civilization. He pointed out that a predictive model developed by Google computer scientist and futurist Ray Kurzweil suggests this type of intelligence will be possible by 2029. So reading on, it says the notion is further supported by the huge advancements that have been made in large language models in the last couple of years. this technology has evolved so quickly that much of the world is now all too aware of the potential of the technology, right? Now, I want to make this point here about this year, 2029, which I found interesting too. Check this out.
So just out of curiosity, I went back to check in the Terminator what year it was that the rise of the machines happens. And it's pretty interesting. Take a look. Now, based on all the recent advancements in AI and robotics, and the fact that we're probably going to reach AGI within the next year or two, I don't know. It's 2024 now. Terminator says 2029. What do you guys think? Are we destined for this sort of fate, or do you guys have a different kind of idea of what might happen?
Right. So like I said, I didn't want to get into it all deep. You know, the scriptures say that no man knoweth the time, but as we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we are in the season of destruction, man. All right. We understand that America is going to go out by nuclear destruction. All right. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is not, you know, too far-fetched, you know. So that's why I wanted to, you know, just kind of put that out there, man, you know. But just reading a little bit more, it says AI industry leaders warn risk is on par with demics and nuclear war. You see, it's the spirit, right? It says last year, a group of industry leaders warned that AI technology could pose an essential threat to humanity one day, and should be thought of as just as dangerous as the risk of nuclear wars and deadly demics. And Elon Musk said that. He said that. What did he say? He said that he said AI was more dangerous than nuclear war or something like that. All right. So, you know, they're telling you this stuff, man. You know, it says the nonprofit Center for AI Safety released a one-sentence statement reading, mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risk, such as demics and nuclear war. Come on, man. All right, so my point is just read between the lines of what's going on, man. This AI stuff is really going to be a problem, right? Through the spirit, you know, it's going to, you know, it's going to have its role in the destruction of Babylon, guaranteed, you know. So let me get this scripture real quick before I grab this article. All right, this is Daniel 12:1. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble, and there should be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time." So the trouble that the Lord is about to bring on the earth it's going to be like a time that's unheard of. All right. It says, "And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book," all right, which is the elect. Only the elect are going to be delivered from this trouble, this destruction that's coming. All right. Jumping down verse 4, Daniel 12:4 says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end." Right. And going back to the time of basically elder high priest Abba Bivens coming on the scene, you know, and turning the hearts, the scriptures say, turning the hearts of the children or the fathers or the children back to the fathers, you know. The awakening of Israel, you know. All this happened in the time of the end, right? "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And we're in that time of what was called the quantum leap. All right, we're seeing a heavy increase with this technology that's going on right now. All right. So it says physical intelligence is building a brain for robots, you see? So this thing is going to the next level, as I was saying. All right. Just want to read this briefly. It says, since the earliest sci-fi books and films, computers imbued with artificial intelligence have almost been accompanied by equally clever moving machines like androids and other robots. Over the past 15 years or so, however, AI systems that work entirely in software have grown far more sophisticated than their moving counterparts, right? Knowledge shall increase, as the scriptures say. Robots can build cars and factories and clean up after us at home, but are able to carry out a relatively small range of tasks compared to the increasing general nature of chatbots, right? Let's jump down a little bit. So it says here, it says the rise of language processing AI built by OpenAI, Google, and others have made possible by the huge volume of text available on the internet and other archives. Companies can train their AI models by feeding them billions of examples of how humans use words, a process that has helped computers mathematically solve language. Gathering similar amounts of data from the physical world has proved far more challenging, limiting the progress of AI in the robotics field. All right, so we see, where this technology is going, man. All right, it's getting very serious, right? Here's one more. It says NVIDIA unleashes supercomputer AI robots that will learn, quote unquote, how to navigate and control the physical world, right? This is that demonic intelligence, man. This is all the working of Satan is the point. It says NVIDIA, the tech company that is just about to single-handedly propping up the entire United States stock market, announced this week that it has the capacity to start building human-like robots to replace people. All right? So a lot of this, sci-fi stuff is not too far-fetched, as I'm saying, man. All right? Something sinister is going to be used. This AI is going to be used for a bigger purpose, is what I'm pointing out in this lesson. All right? It says, let's read a little bit here. Matter of fact, let's play a little bit of this clip.
This is NVIDIA Project Groot. A general-purpose foundation model for humanoid robot learning. The Groot model takes multimodal instructions and past interactions as input and produces the next action for the robot to execute. We developed Isaac Lab, a robot learning application to train Groot on Omniverse Isaac Sim. And we scale out with Osmo, a new compute orchestration service that coordinates workflows across DGX systems for training and OVX systems for simulation. With these tools, we can train Groot in physically based simulation and transfer zero shot to the real world. The Groot model will enable a robot to learn from a handful of human demonstrations, so it can help with everyday tasks and emulate human movement just
right. So we're not going to watch all that video, but you see the advancement in technology. You see this leap in knowledge, man. All right. It says, let's jump down a little bit. So it says NVIDIA investors funding plan obsolescence of humans. All right, they want to get rid of humans. They're going to replace humans with this AI, with these robots and things of that nature. All right, we're not going to read all of this. All right, so you get the point, man. All right, this AI is going to be used for a bigger purpose, man. That's my point, man. So it's getting serious, man. But I just pray that this quick lesson, was edifying, man. You see, where this is all headed, and it's all headed for the end of Babylon the Great, America, man. The destruction of this place, man. So, I pray I wasn't all over the place, though. Just wanted to point that out. Just, like I said, I was just thinking out loud. This AI is going to be a problem. All right. But I pray that you were edified and informed. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, and Shalom.